Economic cluster updates President Kiir on country's participation in the World Bank IMF spring meetings in Washington. Revenue Authority engages Malaysian investors in nation's vast investment opportunities. And calm returns to Morobo County after the SSBDF rooted out rebel elements in the area. Hello, good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to SSBC. I am Manyang Joseph. We begin with the government delegation to the 2025 World Bank and IMF spring meetings in Washington, D.C., led by Finance Minister Dr. Marial Dongrin Ater, who has updated President Salva Kiir on their participation and engagements with the international financial leaders regarding the country's financial strategies. Additionally, Trade Minister Atong Kuol Manyang Juuk also briefed President Salva Kiir on the outcomes of the recently concluded first National Trade Forum in Juba. SSBC's Aliandro Lotok reports.
In a renewed push to boost the national economy, President Salva Kiir on Wednesday received a detailed briefing on South Sudan's participation in the 2025 spring meetings of the World Bank and International Monetary Fund in Washington, D.C. The briefing was attended by Vice President and Chair of the Economic Cluster, Dr. Benjamin Bolmel, and focused on the country's economic priorities, key international engagements, and strategies to attract global investment.
We gave update to the stakeholders and the partners about the state of affairs in our country, especially the economic situation, having been going through a number of challenges, but also made some progress as we focus on economic recovery and also focusing on economic cooperation program. We informed all the potential investors about South Sudan readiness for business. We invited investors to come and invest in our country. We are quite hopeful that very soon our country will be able to engage with the rest of the world in terms of trade and investment and to ensure that the economic recovery is sustained and achieve development.
In a related development, the President also received a briefing from the Minister of Trade and Industry, Atong Manyang, on the resolutions of the recently concluded first National Trade Forum in Juba.
One important issue that I brought to His Excellency's attention was the first National Trade Forum that was conducted. And of course, that forum included national and foreign business people. And there are a lot of challenges that came up. There were many, including multiple illegal taxes that are carried out, starting from the borders to Juba, for example, and other parts of the country. And these taxes are affecting businesses because these business people, they put extra costs on that to compensate for the taxes also that have been charged on them, and it's affecting our economy. The other issue is the continuous roadblock that is still ongoing. We were informed that there are people also who illegally stop vehicles and start taking money from those business people. That thing is still on, although it had initially been stopped across the country. And we are looking forward on how to implement those resolutions, about 17 of them, so that we improve the business environment. The other issue, of course, is how to stabilize our economy. And among those, I brought to His Excellency's attention a need for establishing South Sudan Industrial Development Bank. His Excellency's response was very positive. He's supporting our economy, of course, to have the economic growth.
The forum brought together stakeholders from both the public and private sectors to address economic challenges and chart a path forward for sustainable development. As South Sudan continues its journey toward economic transformation, the government says it remains focused on strengthening partnerships and creating lasting solutions for national development. Aliandro Lotok has